to episode number 1 of Machinika Museum. Okay, start this. And the only thing I did is I started the game and then had to restart it just to make sure that it was in full screen so that it gets captured by OBS correctly. Another long night at the museum ahead of me, studying alien objects from the far reaches of the galaxy. Okay. And if the controls are real simple, I might just switch back over to using the controller, just because some of these games the controller is just easier. Another box is shipped today. As usual, they haven't given me any info. They tell me researchers are supposed to research. Okay. Click on the letter to pick it up. You have found a letter. Yay, I found a letter. Dear colleague from the 4th floor. Wow. Following your request from 2 months ago, we have pulled from the inventory this old 3D printer scanner. It is an old model, but works. Theoretically. Works theoretically. And although the manual is missing, we are sure you will manage just fine. When you no longer have a use for it, please be considerate enough to return it to its original box along with its accessories. Regards, Technical Services Department. Note, as usual, the lock code is set to the serial number. Okay, 1078. Okay. Okay. Right click to zoom out. I must find something sharp to cut the tape with. Would be the scissors, would it? That should do it. Okay. Oh, okay. Rather unremarkable pair of scissors. Okay. So the interactions are a little interesting. Good, let's have a closer look at this big box. All right. Yes. Perfect spot. A desk. Let's find out how to start this printer. 1078. Is there anything? Okay, that's it. Okay, yep. 1078. Cool. Good thing the code was in the letter. I probably won't need it anymore. I'm going to put it aside. Fair enough. Okay, what is this? Found a battery. Okay. Battery. Okay, let's see. Is there any markings on it? Nothing that I can see that stands out. Okay. Gotta remember to right click to go back. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's see. Can I look in here anymore? There's a battery. Well, when I think that the battery, I should be looking for something to duplicate. Oh, okay. There we go. Found a museum emblem. Really? Museum's commemorative medal is worth quite a lot. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's in there. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, gun close. Flip the switch. Oh, hey, look at that. That's where the battery goes. Haha. All right. Nice. There we go. Oh, there's something else missing. Okay. All right. The container is quite heavy. You have found an ink cartridge. Okay. Don't think I need 2 ink tanks. Are you sure? This container seems empty. I should replace it. Okay. Well, let's put this one in there then. Good. Okay. All right. Well, that's all done. There's something. Okay, there's gonna be something else I gotta click on. Okay. Something in here, maybe a button in here I gotta press. Do I have that set correctly? All right. Okay, so that. Okay, what's over here? Okay. I got. Okay, I can't click there. Won't zoom in anymore. Aha! Okay, so one's got to be copy or scan. Well, there should be one for scanning, and there should be one for printing. See, I don't have my gamma turned on this, do I? Oh, I do. Okay, there we go. That should be better. All right. Scan complete. Oh, okay. Well then, oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Open up. Now that I have scanned this object, I can print it. Go ahead and close. Now print. Okay. All right. Nice, a perfectly duplicated object. I'll keep this printer with me. It could be useful. Okay, well, we figured the printer out. Well, 3D printer. Now that printer is working, let's see what interesting alien items I have been given to study. Next chapter. Okay. Ooh, got all kinds of boxes here. The alien item shipments I'm going to study tonight. I was not given any information regarding their origins. Okay. They just told me it was urgent, and that's not unusual. I'm curious to see what's inside. Okay, let's take a look at the paperwork first. Found a letter. Okay. Reference, given name Agrov. Date found, size, weight, priority 1, unknown. Okay, let's see if there's anything on the back, okay? Key ×2. Okay. This device of blank origin was part of a blank near Saturn on an asteroid designated Atlas. Okay, origin and purpose of the device are unclear at this point. Few items fell from it when it was first extracted. We packaged them along with following the usual safety procedures. For unknown reasons, an emergency protocol was requested from above for this item, along several others, to be sent directly to the National Museum for further analysis. On a more information note, Dr. Bleh complained about the secrecy and unusual protocol surrounding the whole operation. Also, blah, very unusual to dangerous. Field item 411 led by Dr. Brenner. The letter from my colleagues working in the field. Okay, I get that. Which one? Which one? I better get this is 202. Okay. All right. So, does that mean that you have found the hidden note? 359. Okay. So, does that mean careful of feeling this? I have a feeling that this piece will be helpful. I could duplicate it with my printer. Well, of course I can. I can use the printer to duplicate certain items. Well, I'll be. And this was what? 359. Okay. 359. Okay. So that's a rather strange looking thingamadoohicker, whatchamacallit. Okay. I found a metallic object. Yay! Take a look at this metallic. Okay, 2 prongs. Squarish inserts, so I'm gonna be careful there. The button looks like it's a key from a typewriter. Okay. So that means that has to go somewhere. Okay, let's take a look. Can I go here? Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, a strange key and a green brace. Let's take a look at the key. Okay, it's got a very odd little depression in it. A two-prong hook. Okay. Okay, so looks like a key. Good. Yes, I see that. It's spinning loose. I'm missing something. I found a key, a strange key. Okay, so that means probably need a duplicate of it. One there, one there. All right. Blue brace. So there, there. Okay. So one goes here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Okay. All right. Well, that went pretty easy. Okay, so then this key is going to go... should go in, but something is in the way. I'll take my old mini camera to take a closer look. I can use the mini camera to visualize the hard to access areas. Okay. Oh, sure. Blind yourself before you go looking in there. Use a machine key to move the... a pin. How in the world did this get in here? I'll have a word with the off-world team who packs this. Okay. Well, son of a motherless goat, really. Okay. Oh, okay. So maybe I gotta rotate it to match the color then? Like purple? Okay, so it's that one and oh, that one and that one. Well, let's try, okay, that one. Okay, I was close, but not quite there. Let's see, was there... Okay, the only problem is I don't have another one, so I don't... Let's see here. Is there something else I need to find? Huh. Okay. So I wonder, I wonder if I... quality music sound. Nope. Back to game. I don't see anywhere else where I could have been missing one. I can use it for an duplicate object. Okay, I get that, but I don't know. I wonder if maybe I needed to duplicate that. Is there something else around here that maybe I need to grab? I need to get somewhere else. My... Okay, so... Can I click on any of these now? No? Okay, if I click there... Okay, so if I click that, that unlocks that one. And then they just get reset. It's almost like I'm clearly missing one, but I don't know how to get it now. And I'm not seeing anything like in these drawing specs for it. Not seeing anything up here either. That's closest to it, but that's complete. Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Okay, so click that, and there we go. Okay. Okay, so those are done. Ooh. Okay. So what do we have here? Can I... Okay. Okay, so... Okay, so that means I gotta get... Okay. Okay, so it looks like I've got to get the green things lined up here. There we go. Okay, cool. All right then. No. Anti-gravity. An anti-gravity machine of this size, as far as I know, no civilization has technology of that kind. Okay. But now it's got my pen. I've lost a valuable pen. I'm going to have to put it in a requisition order. I'm going to have to explain what happened to my pen. It's going to be a whole thing now. I just know it. They're going to be like, why did you have your pen so close to the alien thing? Why didn't you know that it was going to happen? Because I just didn't, okay? My goodness. Okay, you found a note. November 10th, preliminary discovery. This object's inner working is unknown as of yet, but its purpose is very clear. It is a blank coming from a blank civilization. Yay. It was plugged in. It was plugged on a blank something electron C from which it was extracted. Given the circumstances, its outer shell is quite damaged, but it was still able to protect the core of the device. The data stored in it oh my goodness. In it are of a major interest to our country, both on a cultural and strategic standpoint. Although once more, the archaeological teams are not concerned. Activating this is of the utmost importance. Scroll case, weight 28. Okay. Nothing on the back. Okay, cool. I'll take the keys out of the key ring. It'll be more convenient. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see here. Hey, Guide Gamp, how are you doing today? Hey. Let's take a look around here. Museum property. Nothing much just got done with a 5-mile route. Nice. Was your run, was it just like around the neighborhood, or did you like go to a track or anything like that? Okay, looks like it's going to be that key. Okay. All right. Found the hidden note. All right, the hidden note. 2 here, here, here. Okay. Just around the neighborhood. This is boring, just running a circle. That it can be. In middle school, I was in part of the running club, and I got up and we had a track. And although it was a decent track, after a while, especially when you're one of the few people out there, it gets really boring just running in a circle all by yourself. Over 2. Okay. So that tells me that it's probably this one. Come on. So let's see here. Over 2. All right. Right? Skip 1. Oh. Okay. There we go. With friends, it's fun because you can pace and just annoy them. Yes. Okay. So there. Oh. Oh, you know what? I am. Okay. So let me put the key on the duplicator here. Yes. Yeah, I'm taking a bit of a break from horror games. I've got like a backlog of like 4 or 5 different puzzle-based games and stuff. So I figured, why not? Yeah, I've got I did play one game where I was able to beat it in about 20 minutes. It's called Try It Again. And it's a great little game. And I really hope the developer comes out with some more stuff. But yeah, I beat it like twice in like 30 minutes total. Okay. The Fallout series. I do have the I have a couple of them. Let me pause the recording here real quick. Okay, let's see what we got here. New Vegas is one of the few I've never played Fallout 4. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to break it. Wasn't me. I would need a thin object to press the button. Well, that's a thin object. Why not use that? Come on. I can use this mini camera to visualize hard to access areas. Okay. Okay, there's got to be something that kind of tells me. Okay, I'll fix it. Okay, fine. I won't focus on it then. There's something that tells me what buttons to press in. I should be able to use my endoscope here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Right. No. Okay, come back. Right there. Okay. No, why did you go all the way up there? I didn't want you to go all the way up there. My endoscope is not very good at listening. Okay. Okay, so that means the lower right-hand button. Okay, so it's the top two mid. Okay, so I've got to reverse it then. Okay. But what does that mean here? Okay, I don't... Oh my goodness, this button is crazy. Okay. No. Go back. I'm done. Okay. So what that tells me then is... Was it this one, and this one? I need some object to press the button mechanism. Oh, come on, let me press it with the endoscope. So you should answer a question for me. I might take a bit to write down fully. Okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead and ask away. If not, you can also type it into the Discord. Because that might be a little bit easier instead of trying to like type it into the chat window here. If you wanted to do it in Discord, you can do it there too. Okay. Okay. Cool. Pen. There we go. All right. Did I get it open? Nice. There we go. Okay. What thing next? Okay, hold on. I think it's a first try. I think I'll first try to reuse that anti-gravity machine. That will be useful to study more easily that object. Okay. Okay. Turn the machine around. Good, I can now use the anti-gravity machine to observe the machines I receive. Nice. Okay. So then is there some big metal emblem sealing the object? Okay. Okay, I get that. Is okay, well, let's turn the whole thing around. Can I look down inside here? Okay. It's blocked. Something must be preventing it from opening. Probably the... Oh, okay. Okay, we'll face... Okay, give me just a second here. Let me pause this. Okay. Now that we've got this thing slidden out, let's see what this here does. Okay, so that probably means that... Okay, so that means it's probably locked into place. All right, so that one worked. I don't know, I just kind of stumbled into that one. Ooh, okay. Just as I thought, this is indeed a scroll, and with nothing written on it. Awesome! I've always wanted blank scrolls. Okay, so that... Okay, can I grab any of that? Okay, so I can't grab that one. I can't grab that one. All I can do is turn this. Okay. That's good. This one, can't grab any of that. Alright, is there anything else down? It's blocked. Something must be preventing it from opening. Okay. Well, goodness gracious, that's not nice. I'm going to need a screwdriver here, and what better tool than my old magnetic screwdriver? Awesome. Now I have this screw. I should be able to take care of this. Okay. So 80 bucks is what you have saved. Okay, hang on a second here. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Casa is a headless server. Well, when I say headless, like on the machine that I've got set up right now, like I've got a keyboard and a mouse connected to it, and I've got a monitor connected so I could see what I was doing when I was installing everything. Once I had everything up and running and I was able to get like remote access as SSH into it and stuff like that there, I could literally unplug the keyboard and mouse, unplug the monitor that I had connected to it, boot the machine, and it won't complain. So that's when I say what I mean by headless. Just make sure that you can get everything set up and that it doesn't have a problem with nothing being connected. Every once in a while, some of them complain at the very beginning, and there's usually sometimes there's a switch you can do, but other than that, yep, it'll be fine. Yeah, you should be able to. Should focus on the current screw shape. Oh, okay, fine. I will focus on the current. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm trying. Okay. There we go. Good. This first shape, it's all set. Let's move on to the second one. Nice. Okay. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Not that one. There we go. Okay, but they're all in the wrong... Oh, oh. Okay, so then we... Okay, there we go. Go all the way down here. Okay, one more. There we go. All right. Oh, so it's a dynamic screwdriver. All right. Okay, you have found a metallic ball. That's good to know. Okay, so, all right, it's got a couple, it's got a divot there. Okay, 2 squares with a single circle piece. All right. Okay, so I see a spot where this could go. All right, maybe right here. Okay, maybe I need to go back here. Nope. Can I go to this other side over here? No. Up here. This feels like maybe this is supposed to go, because there's no spot to put it. It's almost like, but it came out of there, so it's not like that should go back. Okay, maybe it does. It looks like there is room for 2. Wonder. Okay. We'll duplicate it then. Aha. Okay. Okay, so how am I gonna know what in the world this thing... Is there something on here that tells me what it's supposed to look like? Okay, let's see. Seen a bunch of plus signs. This here doesn't look like anything that is on that. Okay, is this going to be something where you're just going to stumble across it? I'm like listening right now to see if I hear anything. Oh, okay. So one's going to be an arrow to the... Okay, there we go. One's going to be an arrow with a dot to the left. So let's see if I could get that one first. Just an arrow with a dot. An arrow with a dot. Okay, and the other one was an arrow to the right. with 2 lines and 1 line, it looks like. Arrow to the right, 2 lines at the top, 1 line at the bottom. Okay, do I have an arrow to the right? 2 lines? Right there. 2 lines on. Okay. So now let me go ahead and reverse this back. So there's here and the dot, and then this one here is this arrow with this. There we go. Okay. So I had to match the way it was on the back. Oh. Partial load. Okay. So that means that probably one of these now has to match that. Ah, okay. No, not quite. Okay, so okay. Okay, so there's that one. Nope. That's a definite nope. Okay, no, I don't think it's close enough. I don't think that's close enough. Let me try this other one here. Okay. Can I zoom in on that? Okay, wait a minute. Can I? Okay, can I zoom in? Okay, so I can at least zoom in right there. Okay, so, I mean, clearly this has to line up. Ah, okay, the better way to do this is just to click and drag on the one side. Guess the question is are these interconnected or are they different? Like, does it have to match between, like, is this one part of the other side too? Because see, I've got 3 dots here. That feels like it's about as close, but I also think that it would have, like, stopped me or something, or would have clicked and be like, so the bigger one should be at the top. Okay. Get closer. Probably another. Nope. All right, come on. Why does this one not? Okay. Am I? So the track. Okay, so there's. Okay, so that one has to be there. Nope, that's not right. That's not right. That one's not right either. That's not right. Because this is a very strange puzzle. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Crazy thing is I keep hearing somebody like walk by the office outside somewhere. Okay, so try changing this one. Okay, which one can I tell? Okay, let's rotate it all one direction here. Nope, that's not quite it. So get right there. That's actually pretty close because that gets the dot there and there's line going through the circle. Not quite. But that's pretty close. But I don't know about this one down here now. Okay. Okay, so let's do this one here. So going here. That one, that's too close. Okay. So I'm trying to like see, okay, so see how this one here is lined up, this one here. And I'm trying to get, looks like this one should be up here and this one should be right here. So that's what I got to do is try to see if I can get it to line that way. It's almost like, okay, come on. It's so close. Nope. Oh, okay. Is there anything here? Okay. All right, let's see. All right. Anything on this? All right, wait a minute. Let me do this here. Was there anything on? Okay, that was the first one that I did. That was the first set. Here's this one. Okay. All right. Going just a little bit over. But that's okay. I'm not okay, so like I get the smaller dots. Okay, so then I wonder if it's okay. Okay. So I think it has to be both hat. Is that the right one? No, okay. No. Huh. Not quite. So let's keep going. Ah, goodness gracious. Okay, so that's not correct. Okay, so then if so, okay, I got one. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what I got to do. But there's like no indication that I've got it even close or correct. Back nabbit. Is there... No, I can't adjust that anymore that way. Okay, well, can I zoom in on this? Nope. Okay. And I can't access the rotary dials here until I get to this point. That doesn't feel like the right thing either. So I've got this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Really? Okay. So, best thing I can do. Take photo. Well, I won't say it's the best thing I could do. It's the fastest thing I could do. How about that? Okay. So now, I knew there was like something I was missing. Okay, so now for this one, that circle's gonna... Okay. That circle goes down at the bottom, but then the other two planetary things have got to be... Okay, so nope, that's not the right one. That's not the right one either. Right there is the correct orientation, it seems like. Okay. So then this one... Okay, so that big circle needs to be right about here. Okay, not quite. Not quite. Okay. Nope. Okay. There we go. All right. Knew there was a part to the something in there. Okay, so okay. So then if all right. That was easy. Cool. Okay. Spaceship. I've never seen one like this. That's too bad. This device doesn't seem capable of locating it. Okay. But that was a step in the right direction. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and click on next chapter, and then we're going to go ahead and exit out for tonight. And okay, we're going to go back to main. Do you really want to leave the game? Progress was saved. Yes, main menu. All right. Well, that was interesting. That took a little bit of work, but it's interesting. So we'll go ahead and finish off the video and wrap up the stream here. But thanks for joining me today. Put a comment on this video, press the like or dislike button. Please follow me for more content. You can join my Discord server. The link's in my Twitch and YouTube channels. Let me know your feedback and suggestions.